Tales from the Middle East. The Hodja preaches a sermon from Turkey. Nasir ed-Din Hodja one day addressed his congregation from the pulpit in the following words: I beseech you to tell me truly, O brethren, O true believers, if what I am going to say to you is already known to you. And the answer that came as in one voice from his congregation, that they did not know, and that it was not possible for them to know what the Hodja was going to say to them. Then the Hodja said to them, Of what possible use can it be for me to talk on an unknown subject? And he descended from the pulpit and left the mosque, while his congregation remained in confusion. On the following week the Hodja's congregation gathered early, because the people were greatly interested in what he might say. And rather than fewer people, there were more, for the Hodja had made a great impression in his previous appearance. He ascended the pulpit and said, O brethren, O true believers, I beseech you to tell me truly if what I am going to say to you is already known to you. The answer that came back from the congregation was so spontaneous as to suggest that it had been prearranged. With one voice all together, they shouted, Yes, Hodja, we do know what you are going to say to us. If that is the case, the Hodja said, there is no need either of you wasting your time, or of me wasting my time. And descending from the pulpit, the Hodja left the mosque. His congregation, having remained a while to pray, also left gradually, one by one and in groups. Outside the mosque they discussed the problem created by the Hodja's questions. Many of them had come not only to pray, but to hear the Hodja speak, and it appeared that he would neither deliver a sermon if they knew the subject of his talk, nor if they didn't know. On the following Friday, Nasir ed-Din Hodja again mounted the pulpit, and saw that his mosque was so crowded that not a nook or corner in it was empty. He addressed his congregation in exactly the same manner as he had before. O brethren, O true believers, he said, I ask you to tell me truly if what I am going to say is already known to you. And again, the answer of the congregation had evidently been prepared beforehand, for one half of them rose and said, Yes, Hodja, we do know what you are going to say to us. And the other half of the congregation rose and said, O Hodja, Effendi, how can we poor ignorant people know what you intend to say to us? The Hodja answered, It is well said. And now if the half that knows would explain to the other half what is, I would be deeply grateful, for, of course, it will be unnecessary for me to say anything. Whereupon he descended from the pulpit and left the mosque.